Of our local, our regional and our international viewers on Synergy TV, all of our listeners on U975 FM Multicultural Radio, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower and answer those unanswered questions. I am Zelisa Buduseng Rupani, humbly inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy and absorb all of the important information we are about to share with you. I always encourage you and I always remind you the importance of having pen and paper nearby or your telephone so you could store numbers and you could take notes that will be helpful for you and your loved ones. Directing this morning and in Master Control, Akua George, we'd like to wish each and every one of you a fantastic day today. It's Friday. Happy Friday. I trust all is well. You're safe, you're happy, you're in good health. And you're having yourself a great day, reminding you life is what you make of it. So it's Friday, the 9th of December, 2022. And if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours. Let's quickly go to our quote for today. And of course, it's coming to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo. And it says, doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. This is brilliant because it's the truth. Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt a situation because doubt is going to kill more dreams than failure ever will. It begins with that positive thought in your mind that you will be successful, you will have growth, you will accomplish things, you will reach your goals. Don't doubt or question yourself, all right? Nice. And that came to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo opposite Medford gas station in Chagonas. You can get your elegant outfits, matching jewelry, footwear, household items and much more. Also the Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market, it's open. You can do all of your shopping. And India In Style Expo now reopened, the White Tent opposite Center of Excellence in Makoya. Live entertainment daily. Let's say Sitaram, Namaste, Assalamu Alaikum, Sairam, and a very warm welcome going out to Master Eric. Always nice having you with us.
I love being here.
Let me say good morning to the management and staff, your hard-working and committed staff. You've got two offices. They are located opposite Palmis Park in San Fernando, LP 78 Monroe Road in Kunupe, and telephone contact numbers are 359-4459. 354 rather. 354-4459 497-7226. I also want to welcome and say sincere thanks going out to the management and staff of Bridson Auto Electrical Company Limited. They are part sponsors of the program for both radio and television this morning, and they specialize in all of your car and electrical needs. You can visit them at 425 Pupuri Road, Raghu Village in San Fernando. Their telephone contact numbers are 657-4175, 657-5286. Master Eric, a warm welcome.
Well, thank you. And also Sitaram, Assalamu Alaikum, Sairam, and good morning, everyone, and all the viewers on 97.5.
That's right. All of our listeners on 97.5.
Oh, yeah, listeners.
All of our viewers on Synergy TV.
Yeah, don't view while you're driving. That would be pretty bad.
Well, we've been getting some wonderful reviews for the Untold Truths that's happening every Friday. We brought it for the past couple of Fridays. And, you know, I've been getting great reviews. People just love listening to the Untold Truths.
Great. You know, I'm really honored that they're listening. And tonight, tune in. Again, we have the live audience. And we're talking about tonight, what is life?
What is life? So that's happening from 6, right after our major newscast at 6 o'clock. It's going to start around 10 past 6 or so, and then it continues until whenever it finishes.
And then, Zelisa, I heard this morning, I don't know how you did it, but how are you getting Santa Claus to come down for you on the toy drive?
I've contacted Santa Claus. Kiddies, you're on vacation, right? And remember, we promised to have our massive toy and hamper distribution this Saturday on the 17th. We're going to have a trailer. We're going to have a big truck with all of the goodies for you. But I've contacted Santa, kiddies, from the North Pole, and someone very special is going to be Santa in Trinidad and Tobago.
And then I also...
And Mrs. Claus will be there
I heard
as
that.
well. Mrs. Claus is
Now, I couldn't believe that because I've never really met her. You know, I may want to sit on her lap. You know.
So Mr. and Mrs. Claus will be there, kiddies, and they're going to meet and greet with you, and you'll get the opportunity, all right?
That is really great. That's really great. And I want to let all the people that come and see us, because there's lots of people. Zelisa, I just want to mention a couple people. They don't really want their name published because they don't want really recognition for donating. But Miss PJB from South, she donated, she just heard the other day, she donated $600 to the toy drive.
Oh.
There's a Miss Lucy.
Yeah.
And Miss Lucy came in, she heard yesterday.
Yeah.
And she donated $500 to the toy drive, plus $500 to the flood relief.
My God.
And then I want to do a shout out to the steam dryer laundry man. And then you're going to get to know who he is later. All right, but I want to give a special shout out to him. Also, all the people out there, when you're hearing about toys for kids, you know, please, if you can, just donate. And whatever you can to give joy to the children.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. You know, and I can't wait to see how this ain't going to turn out.
Yeah.
I want to see how Santa lands, you know.
Yeah, we'll see how Santa lands. And, and we're going to have some special guests, like you and your wife will be accompanying us, and some other very special people.
Great.
That you've been very, very much a part. I mean, one call, and you and your wife and your team donated handsomely towards our food drive, and we're forever grateful for that. And you've always supported me, Master Eric, you and your wife and your team, and I'm forever grateful and thankful, because it goes a long way, but it also goes to show about your character and who you are and what you really are about, because you always give back. And that is a quality that I do admire with you and your wife.
Well, like I said last week, you know, that's what people should do, but give what you can.
Give what you can afford, and that's what we've been getting.
Because people, it's hard times now.
It's difficult, exactly.
And, you know, whatever people can give, it's appreciated.
Yes. And so we are coming out, we're looking forward to this on Saturday. It's going to be great. It's going to be a grand affair. My entire staff will be there. Well, most of all, one of them do have a commitment, and I feel sad about that. He knows who he is, because he's been very instrumental and a piece of our, you know, part of our team that was there to see and be there in the hard times of those flood victims. And but we're going to miss him, but we'll think of him. Yeah. But apart from that, we're coming out in our numbers. We're going to be there in your areas, whatever if ever you want to give, whether it's snacks or food or items or, you know, a gift for a child, we will welcome it.
You know, I think it's great, because a lot of them people in the areas you're going, they lost everything.
You're going to see firsthand. You will not believe, I mean, you've been in Trinidad over 30 plus years, you know. This is your home. You've made Trinidad your home. But I'll tell you something, you're going to be taught, I'm not going to say much, but you'll be very surprised to see that this is the living conditions of some of the citizens in our land. Wait and see. You're in for a rude awakening. But let's get on with the business of today. In terms of what are we talking about today, Master Eric?
Today, what I wanted to talk about, because Zelisa, I've been seeing a lot of people have been coming in, and there's one trend that everybody's going through, and I wanted to address it today. And the trend is, why are we holding on to hatred? What people's done to us? What does it do to us? How do we let go of these situations, emotional traumas that we experience in our lives? And when I talk with people, I ask them, why? You know, because it's human nature to get defensive, to, you know, kind of rear up when somebody invades our space or does something to us.
Or attack our character.
Correct.
Or there are many reasons, and I'll say this if you'll allow me. We're only human at the end of the day.
Correct.
And we have feelings. And sometimes it's the people that we trust, that we love, that we genuinely care about, that would think that they would never hurt us. And when they do, we are disappointed, we're disenchanted, they ruffle our feathers. And so we feel disappointed. And we feel, why then, if you're holding all this, or you would have said this about me, or attacking my character, or you are supposed to be somebody to lift me, somebody to elevate, somebody to be there, but you're pulling me down, or you've disrespected me, or you've disgraced, things like that. And you would also know a lot of it is because among siblings, your own flesh and blood that come from the
I would
womb.
say 90%.
Exactly, you see it
And
firsthand.
that shocks people.
And
when you
people
start
now,
saying that.
people now, the rivalry is so thick and it's so bad and so toxic that they tell themselves, and I will tell you, it happens, that they tell themselves, you know what, I am better off have nothing to do with you than I allow this, or allow you to invade my space or to hurt me. But really, are we holding on to that for what reason? Sometimes it's better just to, you see, you in this situation, I release you. Let you be. And let me be. And have peace of mind. You follow what I'm saying?
No, the theory you're talking about is correct. But do people release it?
That's
do
the
they let
point.
go?
Yes.
And a lot of people, when we talk with them, they know they need to let go, but they don't know how. Okay? And that's what I want to talk about today, because Zelisa, a lot of times when people approach us or they do things against us, like I said before, we get defensive.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get angry, you get irritated.
Yeah.
Right? But the first thing we're supposed to do is acknowledge it from a distance. You don't let that event enter inside us.
Right.
You keep that distance.
Okay.
Most people absorb the incident. You don't, people. What we have to do, when you first hear it or you see it, you keep it right there. You deal with it then.
Yeah.
Now,
okay.
when people are coming against you, and let's say they're outraged or they're upset, right? I've taught my staff that when this happens, listen. You have to listen. You do not react with emotion. Now, when they're done listening, while you're listening, don't listen to what's being said. What is causing them to react to you this way, or someone else? Now, a lot of people that come to me, they say, oh my God, my boss comes in, one day he's just the best person, the next day he's a tyrant. He's after everybody. No matter what you do, it will not work. right? So I looked at him and I said, did you ever think that maybe they are having problems at home and that they're taking it out on the staff then? And sometimes when I see people very unhappy or they're upset and they're just grumpy no matter what you do, you put out a helping hand to find out what is causing this. Why are they so unhappy themselves? Zelisa, some people are so unhappy if they see you, they're going to try to tear you down because they're jealous of where you've reached or somebody else. Jealousy,
Oh my
hatred.
God, it's as if you're preaching today.
You know, this is what we have to look at.
It's sad.
What is the root cause?
It's sad. It's really sad when especially if you would have worked extremely hard, you would have made many sacrifices, personal sacrifices, to do what you're doing, and then there are people who are so envious and jealous, as you say. It's really sad.
There's so many things.
We've got to take a short break.
Okay.
And again,
that was fast.
It was our program coming to us with the kind compliments of Master Eric. Offices are located opposite Palmas Park in San Fernando, LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupare. And office numbers are 354-4459-497-7226. Also, it's coming with the kind compliments, the kind folks at Bridson Auto Electrical Company Limited. To the management and staff, happy Friday. They specialize in all of your car and electrical needs. Visit them today. They are located at 425 Papuri Road, Raghu Village in San Fernando. Telephone contact numbers are 657-4175, 657-5286. Go to them today. Let them know you heard that they are sponsoring on 975 FM, the U975 FM, and of course, Conversations with Zelisa on Synergy TV. Stay with us. Let's go to these messages.
Master Eric provides the universal spiritual approach in ancient meditation techniques, chakra alignment and cleansing, home cleansings and exorcisms, treatment and removal of body pains, develop persons' spiritual gifts, and assist couples that cannot conceive, full medical body scans, and these are just a few services that are provided. If you need help, please call or WhatsApp Master Eric at 354-4459.
Bridson Auto Electrical Company Limited. We specialize in all your car and electrical needs. Visit us today at number 425 Papuri Road, Raghu Village, San Fernando, or call 657-4175 or 657-5286.
Sanctuary for Holistic Health and Wellness. They provide checkups for adults and kids, home visits, personalized health and diet plans, blood tests, and so much more. Visit them today at 163 Rocha Douglas Road, Barrackpore. Call and make an appointment today.
720-4635.
Sanctuary for Holistic Health and Wellness, caring for the community. Expression Limited, the #1 leader in tiles. Large stock, unbeatable prices, wide variety, porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles, wall and floor tiles, residential and commercial, granite and quartz countertops. Best quality from Italy, Spain, India, Brazil and China. Conveniently located Monroe Road, Cunupare. Tile Expression Limited. Telephone 693-0015-223 Tile.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the program, Conversations with Zelisa. You caught me having a conversation behind the scenes with Master Eric, if only you know. Our program coming to us with the kind compliments, the kind folks at Bridgestone Auto Electrical Company Limited, and they are located at 425 Papuri Road, Raghu Village in San Fernando. And of course, I want you to know that they specialize in all of your car and electrical needs. So you've got to pay them a visit. Also, Master Eric, his offices are located opposite Palmis Park in San Fernando and LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupia. Telephone contact numbers are 354-4459, 497, of course, 7226. And to all of our viewers on Synergy TV, all of our listeners on U975 FM, the new U975 FM, thank you so much for choosing us in conversation with Master Eric. Welcome back.
Thank you, Zelisa. And one thing I want to go in, well, before I start, I forgot to say real quick about the gift certificates.
Nice.
Of getting a full body scan. Now, people, this isn't just a small scan. This scan takes 45 minutes to scan your body. And it's all the parts of your body down to the cellular level. So every cell in the body, every type, we're also scanning. It's only $720, Zelisa. The regular price was normally $1,150, but it's only $720. So if you have a loved one or someone that's not healthy and they feel sick, what's a better gift than to find out exactly what's going on?
Correct.
And then included in that price is when you come back for the results, we sit down with you for another 30, 40 minutes and actually go over the results with the body parts on the screen.
Brilliant. So those gift certificates are available opposite Palmis Park in San Fernando and LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupia. And we've also got some at our front desk, our office here at Fred's Plaza, 26 Eastern Main Road, San Juan. We're on the 3rd floor. They are available here at our office as well. All right, so it's a brilliant idea to give someone, when you give someone a gift of health with regards to getting early intervention, you know, you can determine what's going on and perhaps save that person's life. That's how important it is. You know, prevention is better than cure. So, Master Eric, you know, you're talking about people that hurt us and we hold on to things. But we hold on, yes, or some people release it, but holding on to it is what is difficult, because what that causes is...
Oh, it's terrible
stress,
for you.
Stress. And you're getting sick. You don't understand the repercussions.
You get worried. You get sick. The stress level just goes up. Now, everybody knows when this happens, it starts to deteriorate you.
Of course, you can't sleep, your pressure going up. It's all sorts of things. You know, your diabetes out of control. It causes all of these things, you know.
No,
restless nights.
But what also triggers is, and you know I give meditation classes. One of the things in meditation class you're supposed to do is dip into the lower mind of yourself. In the lower mind, that's where you have your anxieties. You have your fear. Fear is the #1 thing of how you react, how you receive. All right? And I teach people how to go in there and remove it. Okay? Then you start looking at life a little different. So when people approach you, now one thing that really hits people hard, Zelisa, is when you're betrayed by a loved one.
Yeah, of course.
Okay?
Of course.
If they've had an extramarital affair or whatever. Now.
Or a parent hurting a child through another child, or brother and sister rivalry over land or jewelry or some dotish things like that.
So I like that, dotish. I like that.
But yeah,
it's true.
It's for not
now,
for,
when
you know.
when we look at this, right? And something happens. Let's say it was just boyfriend, girlfriend. And how that relationship ended, let's say the man was driving down, let's say the highway going down to San Fernando. And he just looked over and he saw this blue car. And when he looked into the car, it was his girlfriend with another man. Oh my God, hits him hard. So when he met her that night, he was waiting for her to say something, right? But she didn't. Then he ended up telling her what he saw and what was happening in the car.
Right.
Now, they split up. But that emotional impact actually stayed within him. He didn't know how to let that go. Now, after that, that same event, two things also happened. One, when he went to date someone else, that impact stayed in his subconscious mind. So now when you start dating that new person, he's looking for it.
Yeah, that block.
He's looking for that. Now, is that fair to the one coming into the relationship?
No, it's not.
Because they're not the same people.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. You shouldn't be judged. I
So
agree.
he's holding it. Now let's say he gets married. And now 5 years later, he's driving down the highway again and with his wife and children. And now he sees a blue car just like the one that happened. Do you know that same emotional impact is going to raise back at that time? That will always stay with you people when we don't let go. All right? Remember, in life, things are going to happen. But what you have to do, you have to remember, do not try to change those things that you cannot change. Only change what you're able to change in life. And that's how you react and respond to people.
This is coming in from the United States of America. It's one of the viewers, all right? And she says, "Good morning, Zelisa and Master Eric. This is such a deep topic, and I'm glad it is being discussed. Letting go is the goal, but most people do not have the knowledge or tools to do that. And everyone is walking through life with their own hurts and traumas. For example, an unhealed parent will not be able to give their child the security and emotional safety for them to be able to thrive in life. So if a child, so if it's released, okay, this is a little confusing. 1 second, I'm jumping, please forgive me. To give their child and security and emotional safety for them to be able to thrive in life. So if a child grows up in an environment where they are living in constant fear of getting in trouble or being around a parent with unpredictable moods, they now are learning that they need to be aware of any threats that may come from the parent, physical or emotional, and also walking on eggshells to not trigger their parent into a rage. Having your body on constant state of stress as a child forms what you will be like as an adult." This is so true, and I could go on and on, but our time is quite limited. But it's very true.
No, it is.
It's quite true, and it's a very valuable point.
You know, Zelisa, I've had families come in the same predicament. And do you know, the teenager is the one who is softening the blows, counseling the parents, but the parents don't want to listen to their child. I've had numerous scenarios. Now, when things happen, people, especially with children, it's hard for children. Why? Who do they really talk to?
Yeah.
And they're always in that environment. Okay? This is why we're going to start coming up with classes after January. And we're going to start off with how to let go, what is the in-depth process on how to learn to release it and reducing stress. And then what leads to divorce, what we talked about before.
Yeah.
All of these things are important because communication, Zelisa, is non-existent.
Master Eric, even what this particular viewer said with regards to parents and proper parenting, when you are hurt or you are going through your emotional problems that you're having, whether it's with your marriage or your siblings or at work, and you bring that home to your children, you are not aware of how much you are hurting your child or children, or you are even robbing them of their time, because you can't even focus on smiling with your child. You can't even focus on having a proper conversation because you're so angry.
No, it's true.
You're so hurt. They can't get the best of you, they get the worst of you.
And number two, parents, if there's disagreements, if there is situations that is very toxic between you and who you're with, you need to not discuss it in front of the children, for one.
I agree with that.
Okay?
I totally
You
agree
need to
with
send
that.
them off to grandma or grandpa. You need to start
Wait
doing
till they're
and
not
say
around,
what
yeah.
needs to be done.
Yeah, I agree.
Number two, no matter how young the child is always very sensitive to the way you feel.
Yeah.
They can pick it up.
So, just reminding you, our program today, both radio and television, coming to us with the kind compliments of Master Eric. And of course, offices are located opposite Palmis Park in San Fernando, LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupia. Telephone 354-4459, 497-7226. It's also coming with the kind compliments of Bridson Auto Electrical Company Limited, and they specialize in all of your car and electrical needs. So check them out. All of your car needs and your electrical needs. They are located 425 Papuri Road, Raghu Village in San Fernando. Their telephone contact numbers are 657-4175 and 657-5286. Let's go to these messages.
Master Eric provides the universal spiritual approach in ancient meditation techniques, chakra alignment and cleansing, home cleansings and exorcisms, treatment and removal of body pains, develop persons' spiritual gifts, and assist couples that cannot conceive, full medical body scans, and these are just a few services that are provided. If you need help, please call or WhatsApp Master Eric at 354-4459.
Bridson Auto Electrical Company Limited. We specialize in all your car and electrical needs. Visit us today at number 425 Papuri Road, Raghu Village, San Fernando, or call 657-4175 or 657-5286.
Oh boy, why is this happening?
What happened?
The Fab India Expo is closing on Monday, the 28th of November.
We have so many events to attend and I didn't even get my clothes as yet.
I heard their shipment got delayed, but it just arrived. They have the latest variety which they'd like to sell before they leave. That means huge discounts.
Listen, we still have a few more days. From now on, I will go every day to have lunch and dinner.
Let's tell all our friends so everyone can enjoy the final days of the Fab India Expo.
Fab India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Shriguanas. Definitely closing on Monday, 28th November.
Fun and shopping both at the Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market starting the 2nd of December. All the entertainment. Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market starting on the 2nd of December, opening daily from 10 a.m.
Visit Agri Savers Limited, number 19 Orange Grove Trace, St. Augustine, for all your agriculture, livestock, pet, agri-equipment, hydroponics, cannabis, fishing tackle supplies, and much more. Open Monday to Friday 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Contact 473-6074, 663-1094. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Agni Puja and Gift Shop, home to an extensive array of fine jewelry, books, authentic saris, and all your puja needs. Telephone 669-5058, located at Caroni North Bank Road, St. Helena.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa. To all of our viewers on Synergy TV and all of our listeners on the new U975 FM Multicultural Radio, thank you so much for choosing us. I'm in conversation with Master Eric, and of course program coming to us with the kind compliments of Master Eric. Offices are located opposite Palms Park in San Fernando and LP 78 Monroe Road in Kunape. Telephone contact numbers are 354-4459, 497-7226. Our dynamic program also coming to us with the kind compliments of Bridson Auto Electrical Company Limited. They specialize in all of your car and electrical needs. You can visit them at 425 Papuri Road, Ragu Village in San Fernando. And their telephone contact numbers are 657-4175, 657-5286. Welcome back, Master Eric. And for those who have been sending messages, or you want to send a message, your thoughts, your comments, or you are in a situation and you want to express that situation to get some sort of advice, then you can send your WhatsApp messages to 3847142. That's 3847142. We are talking about letting go, let it be, close the door, out with the old, in with the new. That's the attitude. So great. Thank you, Director. Welcome back, Master.
Thank you. See, Zelisa, what people don't understand, before you go out in the world every day, do you know yourself? Do you know who you are and what you're capable of?
Yeah.
Without ego and pride, right? Now, a lot of us that has jobs, and you have not so good, co-employee, workers, or even a boss. Don't you know you have to learn how to filter events that's going to come to you? So if you wake up in the morning and you take a deep breath and say, oh boy, another day. I'm going to go and I'm going to hear X, Y, Z. They know what's coming. They know how the people are. But they still, even though they know, when it happens at work, they get upset.
Right.
So, the question is, if you already know, why are you letting it get to you that bad? You can filter it, keep it at a distance. People, when you're around a negative situation, acknowledge, always be polite to the people, but keep your distance.
Don't let them ruffle your feathers.
No, because when you let people ruffle your feathers, they know they're getting to you. That adds more fuel to the fire.
So let me ask this question then, all right? So when it becomes a point where you think they are crossing the line, or you think you are being abused for no reason verbally, and you're being accused for something verbally that you know that it's not right and you don't deserve this, should you not then say, excuse me, I'm not going to tolerate this, or this is it? Should you not stand up for yourself rather than walk away in some situations?
No, you do. But you do it in a way to where you do not add a repercussion back on you.
Okay.
So what I mean is you have to set your boundaries.
Right.
Boundaries are so important in life.
Yeah.
And a lot of people never set boundaries.
Yeah.
So then, I hate to say it, but mother-in-law or father-in-laws, they started, coming in on your marriage.
They cross the line.
And they're crossing the line.
Yeah.
And then the people say, oh my God, what am I going to do? I can't set a boundary now. It's too late.
Yeah.
Or people get involved, friends. A lot of people, and I learned this in Trinidad, they always say, keep your business quiet. Because people are fast. They want to know your business.
Yeah. The inquisitive.
And the more they know your business, the more they can affect your business.
Yes, true.
In a bad way. Okay? People, I just want you to understand, and we're going to talk about this way in depth tonight. When we're in these situations and you hold on to something, that doesn't no longer exist, it doesn't make sense. Now, what I mean doesn't exist, Zelisa, when you come on set, I was here earlier, and after you got done with your business, you come to sit down and get ready for the show.
I had a meeting actually before the show.
So, can we actually physically go back to that time that you're sitting in that chair? No.
No, you're correct.
It's impossible.
Right.
That time does not exist anymore.
Yeah. That's what I tell people, both radio and television, every day. The last hour, the last minute, the last second, it's gone.
No, but it's so important.
But it's gone, never to come
Correct.
again. Never to come
so
again.
why are we holding on to something that actually happened 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Why are we holding it 5 years ago? Let me tell you something. There is processes to where we can go in and start releasing these things. Now, my wife, she comes out and she does, when people are waiting, she gives these little lectures. And if something happens, if you were jealous of someone, that will add 5 pounds to you. If you got hatred or you're upset at someone, hold that 5 pounds and now add another 5 pounds to you.
Yeah.
Now, when you start accumulating all these things that you let affect you, how much weight are you carrying per day?
You're correct.
Now, once you release it, you are, before we release it, you're eating with it, you're sleeping with it, you're walking with it, you're working with it.
That's when you allow them to control your life.
And you don't. Remember last year during New Year's, you asked me what was my New Year's resolution.
I did.
And when I gave it to you, you were kind of shocked. I said, this is I don't care year.
Yeah.
And you
yes, you said that.
And you said, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
And I said, what I mean by that is not in a bad way. When someone comes up to me and they say, hey, do you know such and such did this? And this happened over here, and they did this to them. I stopped that conversation right there.
Right.
Why? It didn't involve me. It's a negative. It's gossip. Gossip is a sin. So I keep that at a distance. If I did not witness it or hear it with my own ears, I will not entertain that conversation.
Correct.
You have to learn to keep things at a distance. Always know if somebody is applying that you did something, but you know you didn't, don't get upset. You stay calm and say, show me the proof. Show me the proof.
Yeah.
You don't fight back.
But you're right, if it's not your business, what you're getting involved with it for in the first place.
You don't get into
That's
this.
where you're adding more, that's not, take your time and use it in valuable things. You know what I mean? Don't waste your time gossiping or fighting about something.
You don't fight fire with fire.
You don't.
You're going to start spending top and mud.
Yeah.
You're going to get into a vortex.
Yeah.
Now that vortex in any situation, whether it's a marriage problem or what, especially marriage problem, that vortex of that action that you let into you, which is understandable because you're hurt.
Yeah.
But that has a domino effect. And that domino effect is going to reach through your children. It's going to go to your inner circle of family. It's going to start going out into your friends. Okay? It's going to cause more bacchanal. It's going to cause a lot of things.
But then what about people who are saying, but what you're saying means that you're gullible then. Then you allow people to hurt you and you forgive them.
Or are you insecure?
We've got to take a quick break. Of course, I'm in conversation with Master Eric. Our topic today, letting go. And, it's coming to us with the kind compliments of Master Eric's two offices. They are located opposite Palmis Park in San Fernando and LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunapare. Telephone contact numbers are 354-4459, 497-7226. and Bridgson Auto Electrical Company Limited. They specialize in all of your car and electrical needs. Visit them today at 425 Papuri Road, Raghu Village in San Fernando. Telephone contact 657-4175, 657-5286. Let's go to these important messages.
Master Eric provides the universal spiritual approach in ancient meditation techniques, chakra alignment and cleansing, home cleansings and exorcisms, treatment and removal of body pains, develop persons' spiritual gifts, and assist couples that cannot conceive, full medical body scans, and these are just a few services that are provided. If you need help, please call or WhatsApp Master Eric at 354-4459.
Bridgson Auto Electrical Company Limited. We specialize in all your car and electrical needs. Visit us today at number 425 Papuri Road, Raghu Village, San Fernando, or call 657-4175 or 657-5286.
Welcome to the Antediluvian Nature Center of Life Extension and Health Recovery. Coming from the Garden of Eden, the Antediluvian Nature Center brings to you breakthrough medicines and anti-aging technologies for all ailments and diseases in the body, nutritional therapies, naturopathic treatments, as we create opportunities of hope and celebrate longevity. And remember, the healing is from God.
The Radha Govind Society presents a charity dinner and concert. Takes place on December 18th, 5:30 to 10 p.m. at the Passage to Asia, Chaguanas. Open your heart and help contribute towards spreading the joy of the Christmas season to kids in orphanages and underprivileged families, with entertainment from Kavish the Band, Akash and Seetal, Rehana Gopal, Vijay Ramkisoon, Venom Stars Tassa Group, Samaru School of Dance, comedy by Kenneth Supasad. Tickets are only $250 per person or $2,300 per table, 10 persons. For tickets or to make a donation, call 3805615 or 7910943.
This is Full 100, an all-natural herbal dietary supplement formulated exclusively for men. Our proprietary blend was designed with one goal in mind: to improve your overall health, rejuvenating your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. Want to be at your peak performance in everything you do? Then
get Full 100.
Fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa. To all of our viewers on the new U975 FM Multicultural Radio, to all of our viewers on Synergy TV, thank you so much for choosing us. And our program coming to us with the kind compliments of Master Eric. Offices are located opposite Palmis Park in San Fernando and LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupare. Telephone contact numbers are 354-4459, 497-7226. Special thanks also going out to the management and staff of Bridgestone Auto Electrical Company Limited. They specialize in all of your car and electrical needs. So if you know you're looking for all of your specialty items with your car and electrical needs, check them out. They are located at 425 Pupuri Road, Raghu Village, San Fernando. Their telephone contact number is 657-4175, 657-5286. Master, welcome back as we continue our topic on letting go.
Right, and we're just brushing the surface. So, like I said, in January, we're going to start weekend classes, 2-day classes on subjects like this. If people want to know how to really, the process of letting go, how is the process, what part of the brain does the filtering,
well,
everything else, we're going to go over that.
Well, you see, it's also very difficult for people in different situations. For instance, you've lost someone via debt and you don't know how to let go and let go of that person.
I've had a lot of that.
I'm sure you would have a lot of that.
You know, and that's a different way.
Especially
there
if
are
it's
multiple ways of letting go.
Exactly, especially if it's a child you've lost, or a parent you've lost, or a husband or a wife, and you just can't let go. Again, you've gone through a divorce and you can't let go. The other person has moved on and you cannot move on, or you're still holding on to that relationship.
Well, you know why you can't move on? You're not letting go and closing that door. You, in the spiritual world, you never open up a new door until this door is closed.
Ah, good.
Okay, it's going to cause ripples and effects and negativity to where you're going to have trouble getting the results you want from the new door. But also, you did get a message, and that kind of what does the key mean?
Yes,
what does the gold key mean?
Yes, I got this message from someone. What does the key? Good morning. What does the key emblem on Master Eric's jersey mean? So she's looking at your...
Right.
Your
what the key means is, when I was taught by my guru, is that he said knowledge. Knowledge and awareness is the key to success and to spirituality. So if you think about it, Zelisa, what you just mentioned now, a person that just lost someone and they don't know how to let go. Why? Because they may not have the knowledge of what has been said about the afterlife, the journey, where their child could go.
The unknown.
You know, the unknown. Knowledge, awareness for divorce, anything in life, even your occupation.
Very good point.
If you have knowledge, it's the golden key to success. You know,
I agree.
And another thing that's a golden key to success in everything you do, even in life, is to have positive people around you.
So true.
Somebody that when you have a conversation, you are learning from it. You're learning. Have conversations also with older people. The younger people listening today, older people, a lot of them are very wise.
Knowledge.
They have the experience.
Knowledge and experience.
And when you start bringing them around you and listen, that knowledge you can't even try to pay for. That's going to help you make your decisions in life.
Yeah.
But they always say, people can know who you are from who you hang around with.
Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are.
Exactly.
Birds of a feather flock together. We've heard it. We've heard it time after time.
So this is what I'm trying to let people know. A lot of times when we get in a situation and it's hard to let go, why? We might have made a decision that put us in that situation. Okay, so now you got two things that's against you. One, you may not have made a proper decision.
Okay.
Two, now you're seeing the repercussion from it. Well, there's three. And number three, do you have pride and ego enough to where you won't even recognize that you are the one that put you in that situation?
Take responsibility.
Yes. Individual
like
accountability
yeah.
is a must in life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, people, when something happens and you see it right away, you keep it at the distance that you've seen it or you experience it,
Mm-hmm.
and you deal with it right then.
Mm-hmm.
You do not let that enter inside you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you do, now you're going to have that battle within yourself. How are you going to let go? I don't know how to let go. Why? You're not in control of your emotions. It's very important, Zelisa, to learn how to be in control
Mm-hmm.
of your desires
Mm-hmm.
and your emotions.
Right.
Once you know how to do that, which would be in classes, then you would, let me tell you something, Zelisa. Once you took these classes, everybody listening and watching out there, you're going to sit back after you learn this and look back at your life, what you've been through, and you're going to be saying, why was I like that? Or the little things that used to tick you off, or like some people say, ruffle your feathers.
Yeah.
And some people have a lot of feathers. Okay? They're going to say, it don't even bother him anymore now.
So it's like
Because you're looking at life different.
Mm-hmm.
You don't look at life just from your point of view.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's so important that you learn and understand about the lucid self, the way you look at life. The lucid self is like, and I said it before on your show program, you go to a movie theater, you buy a ticket,
Yeah.
you buy your popcorn and everything, you sit down where you normally sit in a movie theater.
Yeah.
Now, when the movie theater starts, you're like, wait a minute, this ain't the movie I paid for. My life is actually showing on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
All my private moments,
Mm-hmm.
everything, all the situations I'm going through.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's not just you watching that. Everybody else in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what would they say now
Mm-hmm.
if they're watching your life on the screen? This is how you have to look at things from the third point of view, and hopefully from a spiritual point of view, right? And you react. And that's how God views our lives when we go through these situations. Are we going to repeat it? Did we
Correct.
learn from
Yeah,
these decisions?
Very true.
Are we releasing ourselves from these things, these negative situations that we're in? This is what people have to understand how to do. And we will be having those classes. See, life can be simple
Yeah.
or it can get very complicated.
So you see, what it comes down to is personal choice. Do I
Well,
choose?
isn't that
do I
everything in life?
It is. That is what it
Everything
comes down
you
to,
do
the choice. There are
is your
consequences.
personal choice.
It's there are consequences to your choices and your actions. We've got to wrap things up. I want to thank you kindly. I want to remind all of our listeners on U975 FM that you are going to be on The Untold Truth from 6, right after major newscast at 6 o'clock until 7:10 or so, 7:20. Right on invite our viewers to listen this evening for that The Untold Truth, that podcast. I thank you kindly. We look forward to you joining us next week again. And yeah, I always enjoy spending time. I always feel enriched after the program with knowledge and that energy to say, yes, I've learned something, I'm empowered. And I'm sure our viewers and listeners feel the same way. So much thanks again to your management, your hardworking staff.
And the persons who help sponsor the radio side.
Oh, most certainly.
Exactly.
So we're talking about, you are located opposite Palmis Park in San Fernando and LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupare. Telephone contact numbers are 354-4459, 497-7226. Stuart, Master Eric. And also much thanks going out to the management, hardworking staff of Bridgestone Auto Electrical Company Limited. They specialize in all of your car and electrical needs. Visit them today, 425 Papuri Road, Raghu Village in San Fernando. Their telephone contact numbers are 657-4175, 657-5286. Do continue to stay with us. Conversations with Zelisa continues right after these important messages. Stay with us.
Master Eric provides the universal spiritual approach in ancient meditation techniques, chakra alignment and cleansing, home cleansings and exorcisms, treatment and removal of body pains, develop persons' spiritual gifts, and assist couples that cannot conceive, full medical body scans, and these are just a few services that are provided. If you need help, please call or WhatsApp Master Eric at 354-4459.
Bridgestone Auto Electrical Company Limited. We specialize in all your car and electrical needs. Visit us today at number 425 Papuri Road, Raghu Village, San Fernando, or call 657-4175 or 657-5286.
Sanctuary for Holistic Health and Wellness. They provide checkups for adults and kids, home visits, personalized health and diet plans, blood tests, and so much more. Visit them today at 163 Rosha Douglas Road, Barrackpore. Call and make an appointment today.
720-4635.
Sanctuary for Holistic Health and Wellness, caring for the community.
And lamb, hard for duck and the lamb, chicken, good, beef and lamb. Where you are? Come down to France, where we take care of you, of all your poultry and meats. We take care of you. Come down to France, where we take care of you, of all your poultry and meats. We take care of you. At French we guarantee quality and the best service. With all the old talk for sure. Why you want to miss out this? And with the best prices, you're leaving with money in your hand. Can't go wrong with this bargain. The best in this island. Come down to France, where we take care of you, of all your poultry and meats. We take care of you. Come down to France, where we take care of you, of all your poultry and meats. We take care of you. Open Tuesday to Sunday, located opposite the Tunapuna Market. Give us a call at 645-5605. And remember, all meats are halal.
To all of our viewers on Synergy TV, all of our listeners on the new U975 FM, welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower, and answer those unanswered questions. This segment of our program is coming to us with the kind compliments of Astro Studios International, and their telephone contact 3286111, or you can WhatsApp a message. You can call or WhatsApp a message. They are located at booth number 8, 26 Eastern Main Road, Fred's Plaza in San Juan. Let's say good morning and a very warm welcome going out to Mr. Shakil Yard. Now, it's nice to have you with us. Shakil is one of those very ambitious, successful young men that I really admire. And the big question here is, Shakil, our listeners and our viewers are asking, what is Astro Studios International?
Good morning, everyone, from wherever you're locked in. I am here today representing an arm of our company by the name of Astro Studios International. And we are a digital brand management agency based right here in Trinidad and Tobago, but we also have operations based in the United States. We are here today to tell you about the services we offer to small, medium and large scale enterprises and to prove to you that digital does not have to be difficult. We also have a special offer for talents who desire to get their content and their works of art placed on the international platform and an opportunity for them to monetize.
So, you know, we've got a lot of people out there, young and old, all different age groups, with a goal or an ambition or a desire that they've got a talent, but how do they get exposed? How do they get not just on the local market, but the international stage as well? Because
we know basically after COVID-19 what happened with regards to globalization. The world itself is getting smaller.
Correct.
And things are changing at a really fast rate. Businesses and individuals in particular need to adapt to the rate that these changes are happening, and that's where we come in, you know. We try to make it much easier. So yeah, we could get into it. Our services cater to basically entrepreneurs, micro, small and medium enterprises, artists, musicians and content creators, as well as individuals alike. Among our services are professional photography, videography, ad production, which we will be working a lot to do, professional website design, graphic design, which is flyers, call cards, banners, logos, billboards, social media templates. We have professional video and audio production as well, application development. We offer business registration services for Trinidad and Tobago as well as the United States of America. And if you want help with customs brokerage, we can assist with that as well.
You are like the one-stop shop.
Zelisa, what we plan to do is make it so much easier for the average person, because this information is not necessarily available. It's not easy to find. So this is basically 10 years of experience compiled into one simple package, and then we want to make it affordable.
Nice.
Because I know what it's like to not to be able to afford to get the exposure.
That's what you're correct about. Affordability at the end of the day. It's quite expensive.
You know, so we try to make comprehensive and affordable packages. So for, you know, somebody who really wants to get out there, we want to bridge that gap and allow you to be able to take your business internationally by any means necessary.
And how is that done?
Well, the first thing we do is we work with basically your budget. So as expensive as it might be, we will try to work with your budget as well as offer in-house financing for these products that we offer. So if it is
when you say, wait, let's get some clarity here.
Okay.
When you say in-house financing, exactly what do you mean? Because we're in difficult times.
Exactly.
Yes, we have dreams. Yes, we have goals, but we also have responsibilities and duties, right? So when you say finance, and we are also aware of getting into a bank to get a loan, it's extremely difficult. So I want you to talk directly to those, answer to those people. What is he talking about when he talks about in-house financing?
So let's use our website as an example. If you wanted to create a website for your business and you couldn't afford that, let's just see. What we would do is compile it into a payment plan that would be affordable to suit you, and you'll be able to pay a monthly rate.
So you're flexible. You're quite flexible. Nice.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Right. So you would be able to get your stuff up and running much faster. It's much easier, and like I said, it saves the hassle that we know we had to go through to get to this point. It will save you a lot of time.
One of the things I want us to talk about, and that is extremely important, is the fact that we have a lot of very talented young people out there.
Exactly.
Young, and they can sing, and they want to be able to get a song, a track out there. But we are all, Shaquille, let me tell you, it's also extremely expensive. Thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But sometimes because of that,
it will discourage them.
It's discouraging, and they cannot take birth. They cannot start. They cannot see their goals coming any closer. However, they're seeing the problems rather than the solution. How can you help those people?
All right. Due to the fact that we are a locally operational company as well as a United States-based company, we will have access to resources that the average person might not be able to have access to. So what we do is we kind of mediate between you and the international market and bridge the gap. So we create a bridge for you to place your music. If you want your music to be on Spotify, on YouTube, you want to be able to monetize your content, we could do that. We could facilitate that for you. If you want to gain royalties from when your music plays internationally, that could happen in as little as 4 to 5 days.
So you actually hold hands and walk them through. You educate people, because there are people, they're not aware of these royalties. They don't know where to begin to understand.
They don't know.
They're just not aware.
They don't know.
Yeah. So then what you're saying, step by step, you hold their hand, you inform, you educate, you advise, and you actually take them to where they need to be.
To be, exactly.
Brilliant.
At what cost?
At what cost?
Zelisa, being honest with you, it could cost, let's use a young upcoming artist as an example.
Yes.
It could cost them as little as 150 TT to 300 TT monthly to have their music being rotated internationally.
What you telling me here?
If they want artwork for their cover, that's as simple. If they want logos, if they want to rebrand, we could do that for you as little as 150 TT a month.
That's brilliant. That's affordable, and that's excellent. So you're talking about starting at $150 a month.
You have no excuse to not be
do
able
it now.
Exactly, because I know how easy it is for you to talk yourself out of it. This is too hard, this is too expensive, I can't do this.
Yeah.
We make it
because
easy.
It's thousands and thousands of dollars to go into an international studio and record. I know there are people that I know personally who would have gone all the way to India. Because, I mean, and a ticket to India is not cheap. It's about $20,000, and then when they go, but it's still cheaper than Trinidad.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So now you could sit in the comfort of your home and stay with your family and friends in Trinidad, cut costs tremendously,
information, that's it.
and just get the relevant information that could empower you to be what you choose to be.
That's absolutely correct.
Brilliant. So for those who are listening right now, you're enthused, you're excited, especially young ones, parents, if you know your child, there's a talent and you want to help that child reach somewhere in life, make it happen. It's as cheap as $150 per month. And listen, all you need to do is make that call and inquire, ask your questions, make a list of questions, ask your questions. So Shakil and his team will be more than happy to guide you and walk you through. And that number is 3286111. It's easy, it's simple. 3286111. The name is Astro Studios International. Astro Studios International. You can call or you can leave a WhatsApp at 3286111. All right. You can also email at astrostudiosinternational@gmail.com, and they are also located at Fred's Plaza, 26 Eastern Main Road in San Juan, booth number 8. And you go there, you'll be pleasantly surprised of how much you can get done, or how your questions will be certainly answered. Shakil?
What we also wanted to touch on is publishing. Like if somebody had an ebook that they wanted to publish and they needed help to publish it, you want your book sold on Amazon, we could bridge that gap for you as well. So there's a lot of opportunity. As well as the businesses who would want video ads, because when, let's say for example, they want an ad done for Conversations with Zelisa, we could produce the ad. We could produce the ad.
Brilliant.
You understand? We could cooperate, produce the ad, and you could have it in little to no time. So you have no excuse to not put your business on the international market, because that's very important. With the time coming now, the digital age is advancing at a really rapid rate.
And we saw that, you're very correct, we saw that with the pandemic. We had to go digital. Our children, you know, no longer had a school bag, rather they were
laptop or tablet.
Exactly. correct. And even a lot of the purchases that some of us would have made
Online.
would have been done online. And I know
Exactly
you've
so.
got that covered as
Aspect,
well.
yes,
That,
with CDM Mall.
exactly.
Yes.
So we spoke about that, and I thought that was such a brilliant idea, very, innovative, because these are times where, people are hesitant, we're afraid, given so many
factors,
especially with the crime situation upon us, and we can sit in the comfort and luxury of our home safety or our office or wherever we at and do our purchases anywhere in the world. So that's something I thought was quite marvelous and quite innovative with your company as well. Yeah. So let's go to these important messages, reminding you it's all about Astro Studios International, their telephone number, or you could WhatsApp messages 3286111. Let's go to these messages. When we return, we continue our conversation with Shakil. Stay with us.
Oh boy, why is this happening?
What happened?
The Fab India Expo is closing on Monday, the 28th of November.
We have so many events to attend and I didn't even get my clothes as yet.
I hear their shipment got delayed, but it just arrived. They have the latest variety which they'd like to sell before they leave. That means huge discounts.
Listen, we still have a few more days. From now on, I will go every day to have lunch and dinner.
Let's tell all our friends so everyone can enjoy the final days of the Fab India Expo.
Fab India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Definitely closing on Monday, 28th November.
Fun and shopping both at the Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market starting the 2nd of December. All the entertainment. Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market starting on the 2nd of December, opening daily from 10 a.m.
Sunday, the 11th of December at 2:30 p.m. at Curab Junction. The March Against Assassins, 1,000 strong, marching from Curab Junction to Woodford Square, where we're going to have a fantastic youth cultural extravaganza and free health screening by the community hospital. We are saying right now that you have got to get on board. The professional assassins are adopting our young people, recruiting them, teaching them how to kill. But we want to adopt them to teach them how to love. 500 ambassadors adopting 500 troubled, delinquent, and depressed and distressed youth. See you the 11th of December, Sunday at 2:30 p.m. at the Curab Junction. God bless you. God bless you.
Tile Expression Limited, the #1 leader in tiles. Large stock, unbeatable prices, wide variety. Porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles, wall and floor tiles, residential and commercial, granite and quartz countertops. Best quality from Italy, Spain, India, Brazil and China. Conveniently located Monroe Road, Kunapir. Tile Expression Limited. Telephone 693-0015-223-TILE.
Agni Puja and Gift Shop, home to an extensive array of fine jewelry, books, authentic saris and all your puja needs. Telephone 669-5058, located at Caroni North Bank Road, St. Helena.
To all of our dear viewers on Synergy TV, all of our listeners on the new U975 FM Multicultural Radio, thank you so much for choosing us. I'm in conversation this morning with Mr. Shakil Yard, and of course he's talking to us about Astro Studios International. telephone contact number. Now I want you to write it down. I want you to store it. All right. It's 628-6111. That's 328 rather. 328-6111. 328-6111. So let me get my director to put that number on. Now this is directly for my viewers and our listeners here in Trinidad and throughout the world. You're getting a special offer, Shaquille, for Conversations with Zelisa. Do you know someone who is, or are you a professional recording artist, writer or content creator? Do you need professional artwork? Do you need funding to mix and master your production, or funding for your music video production? Pay attention, people. What about having your music on Spotify and all those things? Do you have an ebook? Do you need design or publish? Do you want to start earning international royalties for the intellectual property or exposure to an international audience? They can help you.
Definitely.
This is brilliant. And you know what? Because you're a viewer, because you're a listener, you can get 10% off. Thank you, Shaquille.
That's no problem.
That's helping our viewers.
Yeah.
That's helping our listeners. That's allowing people to allow their dreams to materialize, to take birth.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. That's a nice gift to give someone for Christmas as well, especially a child. If you know your child or someone you know, they've got a talent and you want them to get the exposure, you want them to excel, you want them to grow, then you know what? Call that number right now or write it down, send a WhatsApp 328-6111. That's 328-6111. Now offices are located at Fred's Plaza, 26 Eastern Main Road, booth number 8, or LP number 92, St. Helena Village in Piarco. All right. So those are the office, their locations, and but that number, which is extremely important to you, 328-6111. Thank you, Mr. Director. That's 328-6111. Shaquille, what do you say to Trinidad and Tobago and the world?
Well, Zelisa, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be able to pave the way for whoever it might be. Somebody who was waiting for that perfect opportunity or waiting for stuff to get easier. We're going to make it easier than you think it is. So you have no excuse to take yourself international.
Well, that block or that very thought that you would think, how am I going to do this? I don't know how to, number one. I don't know where I'm finding the money. That's now rid of, because now you know you have a solution to a problem that you would have had to get you started. Don't procrastinate, don't wait. Beat the iron while it's hot and get. Every day is a day that you are wasting when you don't get started. It's a day that you could start to become the you choose to be, the star you choose to be, that dream, that desire, that goal. Don't procrastinate, don't wait, allow it to take birth. What do you need to do? All you've got to do is first make that call or send a WhatsApp message to 328-6111. If you know of your own children, your nephews, your nieces, your neighbors, somebody you're working with would say, you always hear them singing a little tune while you're having lunch and you don't know where they could be or whom they could be. They could be the next budding star that would represent Trinidad and Tobago internationally. They could be the next Marshall Montano of Trinidad and Tobago. That's the fact at the end of the day.
They just, and sometimes they just need the push, Zelisa.
You just need the push. You just need the advice. You just need someone to say, you can do it. And today we are saying you can do it. Do not close that door. Do not have that block. Open your mind. Have a positive energy. Call 328-6111. That's 328-6111. Shaquille, we've got a couple minutes left. What do you say to Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, Zelisa, basically, I hope that everyone who doesn't have the courage to pursue something that they believe in, rid themselves of the excuses that they tend to give themselves or create in their mind or create situations that don't exist for why they can't accomplish what it is they want to accomplish.
Their dreams.
Exactly.
And you know, I'll tell you something. You see, grandparents and godparents, they have a very positive influence in the lives of their grandchildren and their godchildren. And I speak to you today to speak into the lives of those children, or even your children, or your neighbor's children. If you see or you recognize that they've got a talent and they could evolve, and you could help that person become the person they ought to be, the gift from God that was given to them,
most important.
Exactly, because you know they've got gifts,
and if they're not using it,
down on your gifts,
talent,
your talent. So many talented people. So all of you talent people out there, all of you know you have a talent. You've got a burning desire to sing, to record, to create, photography, video, whatever it is. Then I plead with you, don't put that block, don't close that door, rather open it with a positive attitude and always know the best is yet to come.
That's correct.
All right? So it's 3286111, 3286111. Write it down, store it, send a WhatsApp, send it to all your friends. When your grandchildren come to visit, or your children, talk to them about it, have them call to find out how to do it, how to make the first step, because knowledge is power. We've given you the tools. We're giving you the information here today. Make that start, you know, and that number again is 3286111. Don't procrastinate. Do not procrastinate. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for over the weekend. Don't wait for next week. Do it now. And the time is right now. And that is 3286111. Shakil, you know, your closing comments. What would you like to say? Perhaps we could go over all of the services.
Yeah, we could go over the services. So that's we do professional photography, professional videography. If you want coverage for your event, we could get that done. Ad production.
So wait, hold up. We're doing our drive. You could come and cover it for us.
That's no problem. If you want
nice.
videos, photos.
I have a friend who's getting married. I could tell them, call you, and you will do the whole wedding.
Do the whole production, the after movie, everything. So very affordable costs.
Right. That's what I want to hear. You know, cheap.
Yeah.
We have an all years party and people want to recover it, because you know sometimes we take those things for granted.
Nobody memories.
And the next year, 3 or 4 people who attended that died, and you know it's gone, it's lost. So these are things that you could do. Very nice. A birthday, an anniversary.
If you want canvases, if you want it on a billboard, we could do that for you.
Excellent.
Right? Yeah, we could.
Good.
If you want a website for your business, if you want graphic design, if you want to rebrand your social media, we could do that for you in no time.
You want to take your business to another level. You want to grow.
And you might not have the wherewithal or the know-how.
I keep telling people knowledge is power. When you have the knowledge, people like you will feed them the knowledge, hold their hands and walk them through, and help them to evolve. You cannot sit where you are and expect things to happen. You know, you have to make it happen.
Exactly.
You have to take a chance and make things happen in life. So, Shakil, I want to thank you kindly. Remember, to all of our viewers, all of our listeners, offices are located, number 1, Fred's Plaza, San Juan, 26 Eastern Main Road. They are booth number 8. They're also located LP number 92, St. Helena Village in Piarco. The gentleman is Mr. Shakil Yard. The number, more importantly, write it down, store it, make the call, send a WhatsApp, 3286111, 3286111. Shakil, let me congratulate you and applaud you, because you are a young man who is extremely ambitious. I see that driving force in you, and I admire young people like you, because when we have young people like you with innovative minds and doing constructive, productive things, you know what? Growth is evident, and you then are going to continue to motivate and help people as well. God bless you.
Thank you,
May God give you the strength to continue to fight the fight. Don't give up. Be motivated. I am proud of you. I'm very pleased to have you. Thank you for reaching out via my program to the thousands of listeners and viewers. And you all know what to do. We'll see you really soon on the program again. All right? So to all of our viewers on Synergy TV, let me remind you that we do have repeats of our program today at 3 o'clock and at 4 a.m. in the morning. We are on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Like it and share it. I invite you to stay with us and listen to us on the new U975 FM Multicultural Radio. Respect the law of the land. Your attitude, out with the old, in with the new. Keep positive. Keep smiling and know the best is yet to come. But here's reminding you that with God, all things are possible. Thanks for choosing us. I am Zelisa Budusing Rupani. Stay with us. The new U975 FM Multicultural Radio.